Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's grow a garden together.
Yes.
Let's discuss social issues together.
Oh, it's been a marathon of wow.
Wow, this
Wow.
series got heavy and complicated, and like its story didn't get heavy, we just went, oh my god, that's really what you're gonna do? Alright, so Rachel. Oh, hi. Are you Rachel?
How do we know what the name is?
What your ex-wife's name is?
Yeah, I'm like, did we ever learn the ex-wife's name?
Not that I know of, but maybe he said it at some point, I guess.
God, I don't remember. I'm like, that would be unusual.
Okay, so her face here looks super grumpy, but there she looks fairly congenial, like actually on her 3D model.
Or, again, just could be the way that they've drawn
Squinty!
her.
It's really bright out here. What? Oh, I was wondering if you were... yeah.
All right.
Hi. I can't believe you did this. Karen, I want her to be concerned rather than angry. Like, I don't care what the facial cues are. I would like the mom to be concerned rather than angry. So for me, if somebody in your life, doesn't matter if they're a kid or adult, does something wildly out of the ordinary for themselves, especially something destructive or dangerous that's wildly out of the ordinary for themselves, it usually means something deeply, like, is really wrong.
Yes.
Because since it is out of the ordinary and so wild, it suggests that they are making a choice based on incredibly, like, strong internal motivation or, like, panic, something that's not normal for them. Because, again, it's an abnormal decision. So for me, sympathy is my first experience always. Like, I like to use this example where one time I was talking to one of my friends and I was like, I was just so grumpy. I was like, I'd like to just take this laptop and throw it through the plate glass window. And they were like, if you did that, I'd be so pissed off. And I was like, if I did that, I would hope that you'd be deeply concerned, because do you know how far I would have to be into frustration, unhappiness, and not thinking ahead for me to do an action like that, which is something I've never done before, ever in my life. I don't throw things. It's just, that's the kind of thing. If someone does something wildly out of the ordinary, ask them what's wrong. Now, if it doesn't keep you safe, obviously make an action that will keep you safe first. But in this case, I'd like the mom to approach their child gently. Hi. I can't believe you did this. Karen?
I wanted to see Dad.
I told you how all this works. There are rules.
I don't care about rules. I want to see Dad.
That doesn't mean you can just run away from home. Give your dad a hug and get in the car. Please. We need to actually have something formal worked out. But also, there are rules, yes, but also going, so is the custody agreement like that there is a, like, is there a, like, restraining order in place?
Right?
Going, he cannot see his child at all, or it has to be a supervised visit, and the supervisor cannot be you? Like, I would want to know immediately what the grounds are for this.
Yeah, I'm like, there's not enough information. No!
Lily's just like, I'm awkwardly watching this. Karen! I can go get her.
God.
Don't worry, you guys. Catch up. That is so inappropriate.
No.
1, the child's not running anywhere dangerous. 2, the property is cordoned off. 3, that is not your place. 4, we're treating the child like a pet. Let me go find your dog. That feels super inappropriate to
This
me.
whole thing has been incredibly inappropriate. One of the reasons why we've been actually taking so long on this is that it's been really goddamn annoying.
Like, Karen could run off, I guess, over here and be in some amount of danger, but she's not trying to leave her dad. Karen isn't trying to get away from her dad. She's trying to stay with her dad, so she's not going to ultimately run away. Like, you've got to think of the person's motivations. Why would they both let me do this? Why would, 1, the mother just be like, yeah, sure, just go find my errant child, that's fine. And dad go, you know what, she's upset because of me, why don't I do it?
Right?
Like, either of them would be far more qualified to do this
And
action
also
than you.
would be way more personal than a random freaking stranger. This is a stranger to Karen. Hi, random stranger. Talk to me about my problems and my family issues, and my family won't come and see me. And going,
so instead of thinking of this person as a child, think of Karen as an adult. Like, maybe think if you're an adult watching this, or you're near adult age, imagine if a stranger like Lily was just doing this. You show up at your dad's house, a strange woman shows up there, or you just show up at your friend's house. A strange woman shows up there and immediately starts trying to get into your business. And then when you run away because of an emotional occurrence with people you are close to, the stranger is the one that comes after you.
that's weird.
How weird would that be? That's super freaking weird. Anyway, if somebody else has a better take on this, I'd be happy to hear it, and we have comments down below. hey, Karen, your mom and dad are looking for you, except for they're not. You just told them to catch up, and as far as we can tell, they didn't come with you or start looking for you. You just ran off on your own.
At
So
all.
that's not accurate information that you're
And
telling
you
this
just
person.
told them to have an argument with each other or talk to each other, whatever that looks like. They can keep looking.
I'm gonna get in the rowboat and paddle myself to glory.
Yes!
Bye! You can't touch me in the middle of the lake unless you're willing to swim. Are you willing to swim in your with your designer Prada bag? Which that wasn't the brand name on it, but definitely looked designer.
Yes.
Listen, I know how you feel. Do you? At all?
Did she mention that she was from a divorced family?
She mentioned that she was, but that doesn't mean she knows what this kid is going through. Okay, again, that sort of problem solving by assuming what the problem is.
Yes.
And going, I missed my dad too.
We haven't even talked. Yeah, we don't even know what Karen's issue is.
Right?
I'm like, there's nothing going, hey, what's going on? Also, again, stranger. Frickin' stranger. What are you doing?
Like, I understand you're trying to be sympathetic, but going, I know how you feel can be incredibly assumptive and invalidating to some people. And I appreciate that she's trying to be nice. I'm not saying don't try to be nice. I'm just saying in this case, they were able to write this out. They could have thought about the approach and been like, hey, I understand you have a lot of feelings right now. I understand you have a lot going on right now. Instead of saying, hey, I'm your buddy. I know what you're going through. Like, which is what that feels like. And I've seen that in so many movies where an adult approaches a kid and be like, I know exactly what you're going through. When they have no connection to the situation at all. It's in all these buddy, I'm a mentor kind of movies.
God,
and it pisses me off. My dad wasn't around when I was your age. It sucked.
Did you ever run away?
Oh, she's just gonna cry. Be like, I don't know who to talk to. My parents are both emotionally unavailable and tone deaf, and I'm just gonna talk to a stranger. Whoa, baby. Tried once, but I only got as far as the library before I chickened out.
Oh? What's a library?
Oh God.
What?
Okay, one, I'm gonna say, it does look like mom was Asian. So if they are from China, then they might not have libraries there. They might have other public book venues that mean something else, but that sounds really weird.
Also sounds really damn weird in regards to the fact that she would have been a kid in school, and they clearly seem to
In
have
America,
been living there.
I would think.
She would be in school, and they would have the school public library. No.
I don't know of any like schools that don't have a library in America. Maybe there are, but I don't know of any of them. Like public schools, you're not going to explain it. It's a place to get books.
My God.
You're 9 or 10. How do you not know what a library is unless neither of your parents ever read?
I also hate this trope in regards to writing. Frickin' 9-year-olds and 10-year-olds and 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds are not 3-year-olds.
Right?
They are not.
And in fact, many 4-year-olds that I have met know exactly what the library is.
Yes.
And they will actually go to the library to get a book from the library. This is my library book. Unless she has been like completely removed from it in some way, which again, public schools, as far as I know, they all have libraries.
Even
I don't know.
private schools, I'm pretty sure,
And I'm not
have
saying that
libraries.
China doesn't have libraries. I'm just saying that when I was visiting there, when we asked the people that were in the school there about a public library, none of them knew what it was. They didn't have the same word for it.
Right.
Like they had places with books and to study, but it wasn't called a library.
Right.
Okay? But listen, the difference between my dad and your dad is your dad is trying to fix it. Just give him and your mom a little more time to figure it out, and also give them your input, and also expect them to listen to you, and also talk about this thing. At 9 or 10, you're old enough to give input on the situation, and again, while your input might be unreasonable, if I just want to live with dad all the time, it is a place people can come from to approach you and go, okay, what is your motivation? Why do you have that motivation? And then we can talk reasonably.
Right. But again, though, if you're going to be doing anything like this, you should be seeing a therapist. You should have family
Counseling would be really helpful. Having a mediator,
yeah.
having a what did my cousin say when she got a divorce? She said a guardian ad litem, where it's somebody that
stands in for the child,
just represents the child's interest and looks at all the situation in reference to the child's interest legally.
Oh God, we're really just going to fix that this easily?
Really?
Okay. This is not.
What?
What?
Go run back to your mom and dad. Why would this person listen to you? We're trying to do like major disenfranchised grumpy child here. Why would you just be like, stranger told me that their dad didn't try, but that my dad is, so I should just have faith in both my parents.
I'm also
Problem
it doesn't
solved.
sound like she's really having a problem with their dad. The problem is with mom,
This sounds like written like a fictional 4-year-old.
It
Like, I
does.
say fictional 4-year-old going, okay, bye, rather than a real 4-year-old who just kind of stares at you and goes, so, talk to me about your dad.
Right.
Or so my dad is like this thing and that thing and the other thing. And in case you haven't ever sat down and talked to a 4-year-old or haven't done so recently, they can hold full ass conversations and they're fascinating.
And they have full sentences by
yes,
the goddamn way.
It's beautiful.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Like she's supposed to be 9. That is not a 9-year-old.
10. She said she's 10.
Oh, 9 or 10. I don't
Luke
care.
said
She's
she
not.
was
Doesn't
9.
matter. Like
she's not a small child.
She's not.
I am irritated. It's fine. And I'm not saying that that is like the age of knowing everything. I'm just going.
They
this
are
child
more aware
seems
than
to be
people
written,
give them credit for. Like, my
Yes.
God.
Like, do you know how much stuff you have to navigate if you go to public school by the time you're 9? Holy crap. I failed at school when I was 9, which is why I ended up in homeschooling, because it was so much social crap to navigate. I couldn't get around that and my dyslexia. You have great vision. Yeah, but you know what? Shapes and words, they make it hard for me. You know?
I know, right?
Anyway, and just being like, there was so much to try and deal with between like the socials, between the teacher, what I was supposed to understand, and also the learning, let alone all the weird social politics and stuff. I was like, I can't function. I was failing in 4th grade.
So, we'll talk soon?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Ready, Karen? For some reason, are you gonna hug your dad?
Yeah, I guess. Bye, Dad.
How did that resolve anything? What was the point of
What?
that scene?
Bye, Munchkin. Love you.
I'm gonna stand back here, shift my belt at you, cock my hips at you, and be like, I'll just cross my arms. This very like defensive posture towards my kid.
They might also not be able to do like hugging. You've noticed a lot of the models don't touch or interact with each other.
They
so
might
it could
clip
be a
through each other like crazy.
Yeah, it could be just a limitation of the thing. So I'm willing to give it that. I'm still annoyed because I don't like the writing of this at all. This is
Yeah, they could always do, come here and give me a hug. One hug later, they could make it
they
work.
could. No, I know.
One long goodbye hug later, like it could really be a thing.
Yes. Love you too.
But like the models look super standoffish. Oh, they do not see.
Oh, they
do
have
not
a
hug.
hand thing.
They do a pep. Now, again, like I said, hugging might not be the culture in their family, so
Also
I might
might
be
not be, yeah.
assumptive, going, not everyone needs to have the same kind of affectionate expression. It just matters if it works for them. Everything okay?
I talked to Rachel about shared custody.
She said my porch looked so good I could have the kids sometimes. I mean, she said unless I have a roof that's not falling down in a building that looks condemned, I can't have the kids sometimes. I mean, and do you guys actually own a dog? She didn't react to Roxy, who's actually named Dog, at all. Is that actually her dog or not?
Is dog or not? She said if I get my act together here, she'll think about it.
It's not just her thinking about it. There is actually legal things to consider here. It's
There's
not just
also
someone's opinion.
the child.
Right?
Oh my God.
But on the it's not just going,
Fine.
well, if my wife says no, well, if YouTube says you're copyright infringement, that's it. If the other company says you're copyright infringing, that's it. You just don't get to choose. You in a custody case, you both get to put in input. That's great.
Yeah, hey, I saw you already did some work here. Thank you.
I even groomed your invisible tree over by my house. It looks, doesn't look great now. Ha.
I mean,
ha,
it doesn't
ha.
exist.
I mean, since it's been invisible the whole time, but it definitely feels more attractive.
It totally does.
I was just killing time while we waited and trying to develop an artificial relationship with your child by, babysitting them without cause or like consent or arrangement.
Well, want to kick it in high gear? Feeling really motivated. Like, really.
Motivation's good.
Because
I want to drown my problems. All right, boss man, let's work on it.
we've got all that junk. The roof, lots of stuff we could do.
It's a mixed bag, my dude. The roof would be a good freaking one to do. Like, the roof is a problem. Like I said, when I said condemned house, like, your roof is leaking and a mess, my dude.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap.
Whoa,
when we
there's
did
a lot.
we're gonna call Regina for the roof. All right, well, let's start with everything else, because
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know what that's gonna look like. All righty. What are we looking at? Huh.
Flower beds, or, well, grass where there used to be flower beds.
How did you end up in this
Yeah,
place,
this
and
is
how do you know what
so-
used to be here? What is this house to you? Was this like your vacation home that you all owned together, or like a little cabin getaway? Was this like your mom's house? Luke, how did you end up here? I need to know.
Kind of annoying for something to just die if you stop paying attention to it. I mean, wildflowers are actually incredibly resilient, and they will come back all the time.
All on their own everywhere.
Oh,
And in fact, lawn grass is the type of thing way more likely to die if you don't pay attention to it. A lot of our lawn grass breeds are not developed for the area they're planted in and need a lot of help in watering.
Which is also why they tend to be a thing of going, by the way, I have a higher class than you do. Second-class citizens, third-rate citizens.
'Cause
all of you
I-
guys who don't have money to waste on water. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not wasting it. I'm putting it in my green garden to prove how much better and more well off I am than the rest of you.
My
I'm sorry.
green, beautiful, perfect lawn. All right. Most living things do that. Luke, children especially, I was going to say, like your child, like your kid, she did it. Good job. Burn.
Good job.
Burn.
Hurt.
All right. Hey, wait. Why bother with real flowers? You're a sculptor. Why don't you make some? That's totally what I think of when,
Hey, that's a cool idea. Wouldn't take much time either.
And I can work on something else while you're doing it.
Kidding.
What do you think they should look like?
How about...
It's expressing himself, I guess. Whoa, you're gonna take the rocks away?
You're not even going to take away
Why
the
are
grass.
you gonna take the rocks away? Why would you take away the rock partitions?
What?
I don't.
The grass
I would have
is still
loved
there.
it if the rock partitions stayed. All right, I kind of like these guys
I don't know.
or these guys. I'm not a big fan of the cactus. They block your view real hard.
I thought the cactus were great because they were that bad.
I
Because
mean-
I just don't care. Like, I'm at this level of, like, being done with this section of the game, so please, feel free. Pick, enjoy. Like, dude,
Well, he's got
child
a lot
neglect.
of yellow already. It's just such a funny subject. Cacti it is.
Yeah, those are some mean-looking flowers.
Oh, wow, that's what I call steel magnolias.
Oh, do they look like magnolias? Panics the artist.
What? No, it's just never mind. Good job. Well done.
Pun.
It's a colloquialism.
What?
It's a joke. Tidy up your workshop. So this is the part of the game that was actually advertised in the actual advertisement for the game, where it's never had gameplay like the original advertisement at all. Do you really do all of your work here, practically in the driveway?
I mean, the whole place is kind of my workshop.
Not a lot of room for a kid to run around and play, though. Or, for you to do other things, or use the house, or... You're not thinking about someone else staying here ever, are you?
There's also the fact, too, that there is it's my workshop. Okay, why do you just have cars?
Also, why did you get rid... Well, 'cause
And they're all rusty.
It's like-
falling apart cars that you need to spend more
I'm
time and
still-
more work. Like, nothing's organized, pulled apart, disassembled, so you can get to the parts easily.
I mean,
like-
this one kind of is, but also if you're doing large metal structures, wouldn't you be cutting off the actual framework and covering of the car rather
Yeah.
than using a bunch of small pieces?
That's again, I'm like,
Because this is more sheet metal, the cactuses
right?
kind of thing. Anyway, but I'm like, why would you get rid of the landscaping stones? Like, why?
I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, you're right.
We should start by paring everything down. Maybe we can load stuff you're not going to use into your truck and take it to junkyard, because you can totally put a whole other car into a truck, and both of you can totally lift it too.
Yeah, jeez. There really is a lot of this stuff. So we're basically having hoarding issues, and my God, if you know anything about the United States, there are a lot of hoarding problems.
We do. We have the
There's
scarcity
so
thing. So I
many.
did a rant about money and scarcity about 2 episodes ago. And the thing of you'll never have enough and you're never safe comes into play in hoarding of going, but I might need it someday for something.
Rachel must have saw it and thought I was some kind of hoarder.
Yep, there it
No
is.
wonder she didn't want Karen here.
My friend called it hoarding.
I have unfortunately been inside of a hoarder's house, and wow.
Then let's unhoard for a while and put whole vehicles in the back of your truck with our bare hands.
Yay! I am a warlock.
I was gonna say, did I mention I'm a warlock?
I'll get the truck.
How is this
Oh, God.
gonna work, dude? 3 trips to the junkyard later.
Just 3?
He just sawed the cars in half.
Holy balls.
We drug them on a flatbed.
Yep, there's the destroyed car. That's
your
great.
yard looks so much bigger already. He really did just throw a fit. That is a sign of aggression. Like, wow.
I mean, I guess it's better he took it out on an object, certainly, than
it
a
is.
person.
I didn't mean that. I was just like that. Like I didn't mean to imply that he would be dangerous to people. I was just
Yeah.
that is a lot of physical aggression to get out.
Right.
As opposed to different types of coping mechanisms where some people are like, I really need to sit down and read for a while, or I really just want to talk to my friend for a while, or what I'm going to do is just, other things.
Right?
Or listen to really loud music and scream for a while.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Who would have known that 2 car wrecks and a bathtub would take up so much space and fit in the bed of a truck somehow?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
And now you don't have all those supplies that you could use to
and
make
now you're
stuff.
gonna have anxiety about going, but what if I miss out on things?
What if you needed any of that or could have used any of that?
Roof or Luke?
Let's do the freaking roof because he's gonna have to dump something on us about whatever experience he's having here.
More
lives.
More life.
So we'll just fix up the roof real quick because then he's got something on his mind.
All right, so
What's on your mind,
un
honey?
Toit. Un de toit.
You know, you can fix your
Un de
roof.
toit.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, got it. You can't fix your roof just by staring at it.
What?
You should pay Regina.
Oh, a roof. I was looking at my chair.
What chair?
There's a chair on top there.
Oh, that one, yes.
Yeah. Hey, can you call Regina and see if she's got any availability today?
Sure, I'll give her a call. Can you afford a carpenter?
I love it.
What's your job anyway, dude?
Hey, Regina, make me laugh. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hello, Jones Construction.
Hey, it's your fave. But you know what? He actually could have
It's your
called you
girlfriend.
himself and been like, here's your professional number. It's in the phone book.
Like, why? Oh my God. And how can I help my fave today?
It's actually not for me. Luke could have called you himself, but I thought it'd be more fun this way because I'm the protag and I need to do all the actions. I mean, Luke's roof needs to be patched up in a big way.
I do have a free afternoon today, but do I have it free for Luke?
You don't have to do it for free. He will pay you, dear. Oh, be nice. He's trying to fix up the place so his daughter can visit, and he'll obviously pay you.
I'm just messing with you. I'll head over in a bit. My God, I need money.
I'll let him know. Thank you.
Like where I didn't, turn off the entire freaking week for my own income.
The implication that she says click.
I know, right? Click.
Click. She's coming. Want to clean those gutters while we wait and reinstall them? Yeah.
Yep.
That could be a good idea. Oh, fix roof. All right, here we go. Let's clean the gutters. Doot. We're gonna doot.
Gonna doot, 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 doot. Gonna doot, 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 doot.
I'll just float on up there because we don't have a ladder except it's already up on the roof. How do you get up on your roof anyway, Luke? I mean, do you just like climb on the car, then climb on the garage,
there might be like a
then
back.
climb on the... Nope, the back doesn't exist. Pretty sure.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it is two-dimensional.
I say you can't turn these models around, my friend.
No, it's two-dimensional. It's not even a model.
How long has it been? How did those leaves get in that gutter? Actually, so usually gutters get full of leaves because there are trees that drop leaves on them, and you get stuff growing in gutters because you have
seeds.
Well, because you have the leaves composting in there and creating a space, but also seeds getting blown up there by the wind.
Absolutely.
And so they grow in the dirt or the muck of the compost.
I also love the
from
fact
the
that they're
leaves.
just casually like, yeah, let's just do the roof. Do you guys know how much a roof costs? So for people who don't know, roofs can cost anywhere from what, like 10 to 20 plus thousand?
Okay, so it depends on if you're repairing the roof or you're just shingling it. If you're only shingling it and you're standing roofing tiles, it's going to be between $2,000 to $5,000.
Right.
Like, okay, so like $2,500 to $5,000, unless it's a really big house.
He looks like
that's
he's
gonna be
had
more.
some structural damage, though.
I say that's going to be more, and I wouldn't know what that would cost.
Like,
because you're going to have to redo, in this case, the plywood base, or these look like a different kind of shingle. Like if these are slate shingles and they don't go over a plywood base, unlike the tar shingles. I don't know enough about roofing. I know a little bit, but not enough.
I know they're really expensive sometimes, though. My God.
I know the ladder's having a hard time disappearing off into the shade. All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
How long has it been since you last cleaned your gutters anyway?
Cleaning gutters?
How long have you lived here, actually, Luke? And where did this house come from, even? And who cared for it before you? That might be
My
good.
God, please give me a backstory, though.
Because I would love to know why your child has never been here before and how you ended up here.
Like,
Don't tell me you've never cleaned your gutters.
Okay, I won't.
You won't tell me.
I won't tell you anything.
Luke, get up there and get the gunk out of those things, Sticky. You.
Jeez, I so much poop. Jeez, okay.
All right, wear some gloves.
Ugh.
You didn't wear gloves.
You.
Also, if you just throw it out on your yard, you have to pick it up. So using a bucket is a really good idea. Hey, a quarter!
All right.
One cleaned
I got a quarter.
and potentially repaired gutter later?
Magically.
Just
yes.
repaired. He also repaired it while he was up there.
Squeaky clean. Happy now?
Also going, isn't there a gutter on the other side? Oh, sorry, I forgot. One-sided house.
Hey, you two. Where's this roof?
Oh, it's okay. We undid it while you were not here, while you were on your way.
It's, on top of the house?
Yes!
I swear. Lily, does this man understand jokes?
Yeah, maybe. Possibly. wish I had an answer for you, but honestly, I don't know him very well at all.
Honestly, I thought that was a great joke return.
I thought it was pretty good. Fix the roof, 3 out of 3.
Him going, wait, do you not know what location we're supposed to go to? And then being like, I'm trying to joke. Like, is it a joke? Is it funny? I can make it funny?
Right. Are we also fixing the garage roof? And also, what are you going to do with this whole platform up there?
It's really
That's
nice.
how he gets to it from the inside of the house. I forgot.
Oh, yeah, okay. Huh. It's not really as bad as it looks. Also, though, how does he fit?
Also, like, the plant growing up from the inside of your roof, like from the attic area,
Yeah.
is very disconcerting, my dude. That's like rotted wood with roots dug into it.
Mhm.
Not cool. That should be exactly as bad as look.
You two can chill out down there and do whatever it is you do when I'm not here to supervise.
Sounds like you need a veranda up there, just like you did in our house, because he totally wants that
And also,
space.
you're gonna magically do it in about 20 minutes.
Yep.
What does she think?
She clearly thinks that I'm babysitting your child without ever asking, I don't know, or adopting your dog without talking about it. Hey, it's not like we're like...
Oh.
Huh?
I don't hear anything down there. What are you kids doing?
Fixing the garage roof! Quickly! Right now! Bye!
Immediately. Nothing, Mom!
Aye.
That implies that you guys are related.
Also, is she shipping you guys? One fixed roof later. Like, is she really like, Lily, I suddenly think for no reason this guy is good for you.
Okay, roof's good to go, but that balcony you've got up there looks like a toddler built it.
Additionally, how the hell
Harsh
did you
and
fix
true.
that roof without moving that balcony off of there to fix the
And
tiles
also,
underneath it?
without moving the ladder.
We just put the ladder back and the lantern back at the end.
It's fine.
We just put everything back. Aye. She kind of has you there. We're just both gonna bag on you.
You two are a nightmare when you're together. That's why they're dating.
That's fair.
But we're so pretty.
Well done. That's adorable. Going though, why did you ever just imply at all that Luke and I are together?
Right? Oh, Lils, got a sec?
You know, when I sent the bill, you didn't respond. Sure. Let's talk to Regina before we talk to Luke. Because something's clearly going on with Luke, but yeah, we'll talk about... Maybe we can talk about our bill and stop having all this anxiety hanging over our head?
Please.
What's up? I completely forgot about it now.
You sure you can spare the time to be helping him with this?
While you need to be doing your garden in 30 days?
He's his own man. This isn't your responsibility.
That's
Thank
very, very thoughtful of you. And the thing is yes, he is an adult. And yeah, it's really cool to help your neighbors. But right now, you have a really fantastic time crunch going on. And this is a big deal, my dude. Yeah, I know, but he's been a big help around my place. I owe him a favor, which I guess I could have done after the 30 days have passed, but it seemed really urgent right now because of his kid, and I miss my dad, and sympathetic, and also I'm trying to run away from my problems a little bit. And,
it's even worse than that. She empathizes.
and
with it.
besides, I empathize with what's going on.
I just don't want you getting led around by the wrist by another guy when you just got rid of the last one.
Then what was with that weird experience from up on the roof if you are actually going to be protective of her and suggest that she maybe not just dive into another relationship?
I was actually going to say that myself, being
damn.
game, you just contradicted yourself. Now,
Like,
granted,
wildly.
I understand people that really can, play around and mess around with each other and be like, here's this thing that I'm gonna joke with you about, because I always assume that men and women literally cannot be friends.
Can't be friends, and the only interaction they can have is towards a relationship or basically professionalism.
Which is
And that's it.
so fucking frustrating, by the way.
Yes. I get it, and I appreciate you trying to protect me. But hey, wait, it's not like we're dating or anything.
Uh-huh. I didn't ask that question. You don't need to be dating to be led around, by the way.
It's true.
You need to just tell him what you want. They never expect it. Watch.
What do I... Wait,
What?
What I want? You mean to just have friendship? What am I supposed to be telling him?
Hey, Luke! I'm gonna trash that old balcony and build a better one.
Because I just assume you'll be fine with that on your tab, and we don't need to discuss it.
I guess that's... Sure? And now you're making him out to be more of a dumbass than usual because it's his house.
Oh, was she just saying you need to tell them what's good for them? Like, was that literally an example of you need to tell men what you want? Hey, I'm gonna do this for your balcony. See, that's what you do. You just tell them what's what.
Yeah,
Was
that's
that
what
what that example
That
was?
seems like a control. Whoa.
That also seems like an incredible amount of dismissiveness of men just need to be told what to do because they don't know how to do it for themselves. But also, you just said he's a grown-ass man and can take care of himself, so what are we talking about here?
I'm
All
having
right.
some conflict of theme here, and
Regina, you seem all over the place today. Now we need to ask you, hun. Hun, are
that's
you okay?
fine. All right. Well, honestly, we have gotten a little bit down here towards the end, so we
Yes.
appreciate you guys being here with us. Excellent. We
In the great
appreciate it.
indoors, it's lovely to have you during this Corona time.
Absolutely. So we're going to go make dinner. I mean,
Yes.
so definitely, if you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. We've also got links to our Ko-Fi and our Patreon down below in the
Yep.
comment section. So if you definitely do like what we do, though, we love hearing from you.
Yep.
It's fantastic to have you here, and we appreciate your time. We understand that it's important, but we also understand that we all got to stick together. So hey, let's indulge the social creature thing and be like, we are on board. Let's support each other. Damn it.
Right?
All right. So,
Meantime,
I have been Scandal.
and I have been Lies, and
And
it was great playing with you. Bye!